Is not the spiritual world pregnant, for which is defined as containing a developing embryo, fetus, or unborn offspring within the body of Christ, with Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? If Eatonville, Florida is full with my son, King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated. Now, is not Jesus's father now charging the spiritual world for crucifying Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee if I am now charging the United States of America for killing my son? Because I'm defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So if Jesus' father is now in Revelations, then wouldn't I be the angel that's talking to you for God, according to King James version of the Bible Hub edition of Revelations 1, verses 1 through 3, that says the revelation. Now, so let's break that down. You know how I do it. We're in class. So now we're going to find out what revelation is, so you'll know where we at in this saga. See what I'm saying? Because that's what this is. See, this is a climax to the lie that was told on your God, and now somebody better be lying to me about my son in Eatonville Cemetery. See, somebody better be lying. See, but now the lie is in court with the truth. See, so that's why I can't get upset. And the more I read the Bible, see how my voice, see, I'm starting to cry. But but then see how I just come back? Because I'm saying, man, this out of my hands. God got this. They say I wasn't God. See, that's what I'm saying to y'all, right? I'm saying that I was doing it like a father. See, now I know how to do it like my father, but I was doing what my mama taught me. So now that I'm reading the Bible, see, I'm seeing my father was right. See, and what my mother was showing me how to be me. See, and I'm saying, well, dang, now I see what my mama was see, okay, first I was trying to be like my daddy. See, if I would be like my daddy now, I would be dead or in prison. But see, my mama was teaching me how to be me, saying, Tommy, you brilliant. You can't act like your daddy. Now, your daddy is right, but look at the results. See, look at what's happening. You too smart for that. See, but now, if I'm having a public conversation that I had about a private conversation I had with my mother, and now I'm looking at the son my mother made versus the fool she was talking to. See what I'm saying? I could remember why she told me that. See, and now I'm saying, see, because I'm in trouble. See, I was in trouble too. And see, that's when, if you look, see, this is history, right? I was in court. I was 14 years old. You will see me in there with my mama. I was in juvenile court, being like my daddy, getting me some money. You hear me? I had a habit. I play video games. My mama them didn't have no money, so I was out there getting mine and got caught. See, so she knew I got my daddy in me. So she knew she couldn't beat it at me. She'd have just beat it more in me. So she talked to me, because she know how to manipulate her son. See, She knows. So she knows, like, man, if I get tough with him, he gonna get tough, and that's it. I'ma lose him. Cause he already gone. So let me reason with him. See, you gotta have a child like me to understand me. I'm saying, man, I wasn't nothing, man. You couldn't just tell me nothing, man. Cause I was looking and I was doing what I saw. And I was good at it, but I was little. See, that's what I'm saying. I was good at it, but I was little. I didn't understand. I was little. I was kept wondering how I got caught. So see, instead of my mama like, Tommy, you young, you this, you need to get an old person. See, she wouldn't, no, she started dealing with me mentally. See, that's why I'm telling y'all got to deal with me mentally. Because now I'm the best of my father and mother. See, I'm the best of them. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm the best player, I'm the best pimp, I'm the best hustler, because I don't do none of that. But I hustle. And I have a pimp mentality. See? And I know con when I see it. I know game when I see it, because I was born seeing it. And I left it. That's, see, okay, but your scripture says that you have to be as wise as the serpent. So if society says that my father is serpent-like, then wouldn't I be as wise as my father? Now, that's what you say about my father. Because I've had to deal with this my whole life, on both sides of the family. See, so I had to deal with my mama being with my daddy on my mama's side of the family. Then when I was over on my dad, I had to deal with being my daddy's son. See, nobody never said that I was just me. Like, I was always guilty by association with my mother and father. See, that's what's so funny to me. I'm saying, damn, I'm still being charged with being somebody's son. They say that's a crime. I'm talking about my daddy family and my mama family. But I'm saying, okay, but why do you, who believe in a God who you call Father, for whom you have never seen, but you have a father for whom you live with. But you talk about my father. But I'm telling you how great your father is, right? Like, I tell, man, your daddy taught me this, man. Your daddy taught me this. But you think my daddy ain't taught me nothing, man? Come on, man. But I'm just saying, I don't look at the bad in people, because I don't want to use it. But I did. See, I used to. I was just my daddy's son. And I was a kid. I was little, man. But I was just like my dad. They used to say it. They used to say, he looked like his mama, but he act like his daddy. They used to say that, man. And then now I look like my mama, and I act like my mama. See? Smart, articulate, all that. Because she taught me. But I can act like my daddy too. But am I acting? Because I done all that. See, that's what I'm saying. Who acting? They say you act like your daddy. But I just done that. I did that. What you talking about? I ain't acting. I did that. How I'm acting? I'm doing what my father did. I'm not acting like my father. I got my own charge. Shit. You hear me? See, man, if they had criminal records for a kid, oh, shit, I have man, please. Just like my daddy, I have it. I done everything he did. Everything my daddy did, except do drugs. Like, well, I done smoke weed, but that's not drugs to me. But, like, I ain't never did no cocaine. I ain't never did no heroin. That's why I don't mess with no pills or none of that. Because that's the difference in me and my father. That's the difference. See, that's why I'm telling my grandchildren and my children, I'm giving you something different. See, don't ever be just like somebody, because you don't know why that person like they are. See, you don't know why I do what I do, because I don't know. See, some things you do because you have the ability to do it. So if you have the ability to do it, you don't work on it, you just do it. And see, that's what these people didn't understand when you dealing with somebody who evolving. See, why you doing something to them. So, okay, now we saying revelation. So this is what I'm saying. So now, if Satan, for whom is defined, because we got to keep it real, for whom is defined as the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment, is revealing me, right? So that means we would be in Revelations, the devil revealing me, Satan revealing me, and then if I am who I am, then I should be revealing Satan. So now, Satan, it should be now defined twice. See, once he should be the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment. And then he should be this one, the rebellious angel who in Christian belief is the adversary of God and the Lord of evil. See, now, I am in the image of me. So therefore, wouldn't my revelations be the act of revealing? Revealing is defined as allowing a look at or an understanding of Satan's inner or hidden God. See, now let's go to God, because we are living now in Satan's world. So now his God, according to Jewish belief, is commanding him to tempt us to be in this condition, this mental condition that we're in. So see, by him failing to alter me, now I am now revealing Satan's God. See, that's why I'm saying it's not the spiritual world pregnant. See, because they was telling you about Jesus. So now, wouldn't the truth induce the pregnancy? See, now you see there's no Jesus. See, so did they not lie? But did not God give the evidence of the truth that they put his son on a cross and blamed him? See, they say you say that Jesus said he had to die, and I'm saying, well, the Bible say you sent Judas at Jesus, and Judas kissed Jesus, and Jesus said, "You betray me with a kiss." So how y'all see? That's a lie in there when you say God did it. You did it, just like you done killed everybody else, hiding your lie. So when do Satan become the adversary of God if the people never accept God in the flesh? Right? So that's why I don't want to be it. I'm the victim. See, I'm saying your God got you on trial because your religious leaders done lied to you. I'm saying all my life I've been arguing with somebody else about Jesus and me. And I'm saying, well, wait a minute, man. How I don't know me? I don't know it. Could you tell me? They, oh, you a devil. Damn, I'm a devil. Because I know me, I'm saying, well, I'm working on me, man, and you telling me I don't have nothing to do, just give it to Jesus. I'm 7 years old, I'm saying, huh? My lights off. My grandmama in church, our lights off. Then we get the lights on, the damn water go off. Man, come on. Oh, man. See, this what I see. So I'm trying to figure out how we blessed when I'm steady telling my grandmama what my Aunt Felda told me, and my grandmamas keep telling me she can't do, just like these Christians. And I'm saying, well, okay, man, I can understand my grandmama didn't believe me, but damn, I was a millionaire. I had a big ass house. I had all this, man. And I'm saying, now you don't believe? Because they scared, man. So how can God save a coward that'll look the other way and see somebody crucify his God? So then he go to lying so nobody will see that he watched that. But we can see it now. Like, hey, bro, where y'all was? You telling us what happened? Where you was? What you did? Oh, you gonna come get me? See, that's what I'm saying to y'all. I did not come get them to come fight for me. I was in court by myself. I was in my house with my guns by myself. I had sent my wife and children out. I swept the whole house, throwed all the dirt out it. Wasn't nothing in there but me and my guns. Just like Daniel Damn Boone and all them other frontier. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Back in the days, there was no surveys. They just went and put stakes in the land, and if they could defend it from the lions, the tigers, the invaders, the settlers, the Indians, it was theirs. See, it wasn't no, oh, you bought this? No, man. They killed people for it. Now, I'm a descendant of slaves. So I got to work for everything I get. So that's the spiritual world that told me that once I became a slave after Adam broke the covenant with God and we had no more protection. Now this after I had protected us with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, because I'm a veteran, Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated. See, so because they denied me the right to do business, then I saved the right to do business in accordance with the laws of business. So now, if their God, right, is now financially sanctioned by my God. See, okay, if Satan's God is now fighting my God, right? So if Satan got a God, then I have to have a God too. Because how can Satan be directed and I not be directed? So I'm saying, but instead of me lying like Moses lied, but I don't know if Moses lied. See, I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, somebody write my book, because the way it's formatted, I didn't format it that way. And I'm saying, hey, I'm showing y'all the devil in it. So I'm saying, well, how can you now think that Moses actually wrote his? He might have wrote some of it. See, just like I wrote some of that. But it's somebody in there changing it to try to make me look crazy. See, so that's what I'm telling y'all. So now I'm on the video. See, now they probably can Photoshop this too. See, I don't know what the capability of Satan is, because I'm trying to figure out how is it 15 years and the Bible telling y'all that y'all goats for eating up my life and eating my wife's life up and our children because you all was led astray. So if the Constitution is the fabric of America's justice system, right? Then did not Adam again bite the fruit of deception? Because I fed it to him. Now, am I the serpent? If I had to feed the judge the law that Adam broke, how could I then be the serpent if I am now judging the serpent, the judge? See, so wouldn't the serpent now be the business owner who stole my house at SunTrust Bank? See, now I made the person who owns SunTrust Bank, I made them come to court and explain why you stole my house. So how can I be the serpent and the people who stole your house not be the serpent? So wasn't they guided by God to command you to sin, to accuse you of their sin, and then carry out their punishment on you? Because I'm showing you that the judges was in a co-conspiracy against my God. So now, if their God is the supreme or ultimate reality, such as the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism as creator and ruler of the universe, and now my God is the supreme and ultimate reality, such as the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the United States Bill of Rights, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then federally in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And now globally on September 26th in 2023 at 5:58 in the AM. So now, as the creator and ruler of the universe inside of the legal realm. See, okay, so now we have a spiritual world where Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's Father, for whom is in heaven, now has the spiritual world on trial through Pastor Willie C. Bonds of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. See now, because the temple in Jerusalem, see, not all of the places that believed in religion, just that place is who said and lied on Jesus' Father when they said, do you know that it be expedient that one man must die? See, they didn't ask Jesus' Father, man, because if they did, they would have been talking to Moses through the 10 Commandments, the written law, like I am now worshiped by the laws that Moses wrote. See, so just like Moses was worshiped by the 10 Commandments, because it was the creator of the 10 Commandments, whether you say somebody used his finger or whatever, he is the one that brought it to those who he was supposed to have freed. So this is what I'm saying. Well, I went into court and as a veteran, I had to free the Florida Constitution with my Florida Bill of Rights as a United States Navy veteran. See what I'm saying? So now, when I see the crime, because the crime that happened to me, well now, wouldn't my God now be charging Satan's God for tempting my God to sin, and then trying to charge me for, see, I'm the victim, see? So now, wouldn't I be the angel in the flesh who God is now, according to Jewish belief, is now charging the God of Satan, who is an angel, for tempting me to sin? See, I'm a human, I'm in human form, but I'm a God. But how do you know I'm a God until you tempt my human form? Then wouldn't I then turn into a God or a devil? Like, how would you okay, so you saying because I didn't hurt nobody, but I'm telling people the truth, I'm the devil? You got to be the devil. You the one lying. So if I'm telling the truth, then I'm the devil. But the Bible say that the devil children can't tell the truth because their father is a liar and a murderer from the beginning. So if I'm telling my truth, how can Tamika Rayshawn Castle, Queen Tamika Rayshawn Castle of Chancey Incorporated, or King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated's father be the devil? How can they be the children of the devil if their father is using his truth to bring Satan's God to trial for killing King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated in Jacksonville, Florida? See, so now we in Revelations. See, we revealing, for which is now I'm allowing a look at the crime. See, I'm saying, well, now y'all supposed to, I'm giving y'all all the evidence of the suspects who I know is charged with conspiracy to commit murder against me. So now they got to be done kill my son, got to be, because they were trying to kill me. Now, so I'm giving you all the evidence in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, why those judges who know that I put a hedge of protection made from the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 around myself, my queen, Benita Elaine Epps Castle of Four Castles Incorporated, and our seeds in our Garden of Eden, for whom name is Queen Tamika Rayshawn Castle of Chancey Incorporated and King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated. See, I don't care what you say. I know what I did because I was fighting Satan's God. So now, whether y'all want to say today that I am who I am, but what I'm saying is, why y'all saying Jesus is Satan? Because you are now worshiping Satan and you know it because you saying he has a God. See, so y'all, the slaves, the descendants of slaves, is done made a God to keep them comfortable in all of the dirt they do. And you saying, well, okay, if y'all believe in God, how can God save the hoe? How can God save the prostitute? See, because we know it's a difference between a hoe and a prostitute. See, we know that, like the people who actually know the game. See what I'm saying? It's a difference between a madam. See, it's levels to everything, but see, if you only simplistic, then you simple. So you talk simply about something that's complicated because you don't know the levels to it. See, you a John, you ain't no pimp. See what I'm saying? So when you a John, how do you know how a pimp move? How do you know? So if you a rook, how you know how a knight move? You see the knight moving, but you a rook because you can't move like the knight. Now, the knight look at the king, but the knight feel like the knight can be the king But the night don't have the mind, the strategy. So when the night take out the king, then the kingdom falls into the hands of the real king, who have a knight that's following the orders of the king. So now, if I am revealing Satan's God, so I'm allowing you to look at or an understanding of Satan's God's inner as well as hidden workings. See, I'm showing you everything he tried to do to me, it tried to do to me, she, it, they, them. I charged them with it, and now I'm showing you how to close every door that the devil opened. See, because understand, like my grandma used to say, when God closed one door, he opened up another. But I'm saying, if we in the projects and we were slaves, then what door did he ever open? But see, then that's when I would get in trouble. See, that's when they say, you too smart for your own good. And I'm saying, well, I'm trying to help us get out of the situation. But see, that's that indoctrination. See, a slave create the slave that was once created. See, that's why I say it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. See, because once you are taught not to, then you are taught how not to. Understand that. So you have to overcome the slave telling you how to be a slave. So you have to reject that indoctrination. And then when you become free financially and see the actual slave master, see, then you see him in the banking system. You see him in the justice system. You see him in the electoral process. See, then now history becomes the criminal record, not of Satan, but of Satan's God. See? Because now you're saying, because you said, like Christians say that God is working. Now, how can God be working a lie? So now, Jesus is now working. See, now his testimony is against the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders that's assembled inside a Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida, just like they was assembled in the temple in Jerusalem. See, so now the rest of them see that now see how in the beginning it's one, but now they say be fruitful and multiply. See how the lie was fruitful and it multiplied, more lies all over the world. And Jesus said not one stone will be left standing upon another that won't be thrown down. See? So now, if you don't want to see the truth, then you then support the lie. See, so now we going back to, now this is the communicating of divine truth. Now this is Revelations, so you'll see I was breaking it down. Now it's Revelations, the definition is an act of revealing or communicating divine truth. See, that's Revelations, truth, the body of real things, events, and facts. Actuality, the state of being the case, fact. A transcendent, fundamental, or spiritual reality. A judgment, proposition, or idea that is true or accepted as true. The body of true statements and propositions. The property as of a statement of being in accuracy with fact or reality. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And now it is revealing itself through my image, through this medium on September 26 in 2023 at 6:10 in the morning. See that my truth has never stopped growing with me. So I have separated my truth in the place where it can grow truthfully. But now my truth is still with me because my truth is me. But I left some of me in the place where you say Jesus was. So now, if you say that Jesus told you he'll be at the right hand of the Father, judging the 12 or the 24 angels, now don't y'all see that Pastor Willie C. Bonds is one of the 24 angels? So now the rest of them, if they believe in what the Bible say, should come throw their crowns at Jesus' feet. Because he at the right hand of a Father inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. And the King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated loved all the kids just like he loved his two. See, that's why he emancipated and sent a web of love out. See, if you bump into him, or if you bump into his wife, if you bump into his children, you free. It say, or otherwise. That's how I wrote it. So that way, like when I read in the Bible, that would be like when Cain killed his brother Abel, then Adam put a mark on his forehead so you'll know that you couldn't touch him because he was from Adam. See, but what I did is I gave my children and my wife permission to tell my story to you and free you from the lie that I'm in court gathering the evidence to support my truth. See, I'm not talking about your God. See, I'm proving to my wife, my daughter, and my son that I'm my God. See, cause they got the same God you got. See, they went to church. They went to Macedonia Missionary Baptist. That's why I went, but they didn't accept my God. Just like the judges in the state of Florida didn't accept my God. Just like the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders in the temple in Jerusalem didn't accept your God. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like the people that y'all going to worship with, they are the descendants of the killers of your Lord and Savior. And the Bible tell you why they killed him, so you can come back to them. See? So now, we now dealing with the truth. So now we going back to Revelations to show you. So now, this is the revelations of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass, and he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. See, so that means just like Saul saying that Jesus met him on his way to Damascus, now this is John saying not that Jesus came, but an angel came. So see, am I not the angel while you are in exile? See, because if you're supposed to be free, but you can't feed yourself, you can't clothe yourself unless you work for somebody or you do it by illegal means, then aren't you in exile? See, because you have the illusion of freedom. But if you do not enhance the freedom of the person you working for, then they not gonna pay you a living wage. And some of them don't even pay you a living wage. So wouldn't you be a slave? See, okay, if a person won't pay you enough to take care of yourself, but they owned your ancestor and they gave them enough to take care of them. So think about it. There was no such thing as unemployability for a slave. They always found something for the slave to do. So why they never fired the slave like the United States Post Office fired me? See, they never fired the slave. But now once I got a job with the United States Postal Service, man, if I didn't do nothing wrong, then I was supposed to be able to work and provide for my family by the services I provided to the citizens as the United States Postal Service. But I had to go to work every day like I was on a plantation, and they used to tell me I should have been thankful for having a job. I'm saying, man, I scored 107.3 on the test. You need to go look. You didn't give me no job, man. I scored 107.3 out of 110. You could only get 110. And that you had to be I was in the military. I was a disabled veteran. You get 5 points for that. And I was in during wartime. I was in during Desert Storm. So you had to be in during wartime to get 5 points. And you had to be a disabled veteran to get another 5. See, so the actual scale for if you wasn't in the military was 100. So if I wasn't in the military, I would have had a 97.3. So that means it was only 2.7 points that I could get. I was number one on 3 registers, number one, and I was the 4th one. So that means somebody aced it, but only 3 people was higher than me. I was the 4th. So I was number one in 3 registers. That means like in a post office district, like Orlando was one, then Ocoee was another one, because they don't have the same, like when I was in Orlando, I could go anywhere in Orlando, like 50-something post offices. But when I was in Ocoee, that's like a little town. So you only had 1 post office in that little town. So you had to wait till somebody died off or something before you became regular. See what I'm saying? But you wanted to get on because I went from making $8.25 an hour to $12.25 an hour. See, so I didn't need to work as much as I did before because of the $4 raise. See, that's what I'm trying to show y'all. Like I'm saying, the stuff that I'm telling y'all is my life. So I know it's gonna work because I worked the plan before I'm giving you the plan I work. See, you looking at the job, but I'm suing them for my job. But see, listen, not like I did before. See, the first time I sued them for my job, you see what I'm saying? So I went back to work because my daughter, she had broke her collarbone, they say, and then I lost my insurance, and then all of a sudden her shoulder bone was all right. So see, that's what I'm telling my daughter. I wanted the hospitals at first because you wanted to be a doctor. But when I saw the devil, now I need the hospital, so if you got hurt again, then they couldn't take daddy insurance like they did before. But see, daddy, I'm the person, like, I don't talk about it. I'm about it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't talk about it. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But see, now I got to talk about it because I done already did it. See what I'm saying? I was wiser than the serpent. So what I'm saying is, if the serpent can send the police after me, and they came, draw guns on me, put me in jail, so I had to put my hands up, and I had a knife. Cause I was finna stab the dude, man. I ain't know what it was. They was they were undercover. They were undercover coming to serve a misdemeanor warrant, and they got guns drawn on a misdemeanor warrant. So he had the gun down. And I'm like, well, he got the gun down. So I went, I'm thinking it's on, because if I can get back to my house, it's on. But they got another one in my driveway. He got his gun. So I'm like, oh shit, they got me. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna kill one of these motherfuckers right here. You understand what I'm saying? So I got my knife, and then I see he got like a chain, like a necklace on, but I see his badge. I say, man, y'all crackers. I say, man, y'all trying to kill me. I say, man, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? My hands up, I'm saying, you the police? What you coming, man, in plain clothes for? You got, you out here embarrassing me in front of my people. He's talking about, ain't nobody out here. I say, the lady right there, look. I'm saying, man, this my country. Then can't pull guns on me because I'm telling them that my constitutional rights being violated. Now you telling me I'm not showing you things that Jesus said was shortly to come? See, now, okay, and look, and he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. So now, aren't you the spiritual leaders? Aren't you the John? Y'all are the speakers of revelations, prophecy. So what angel told you a lie? Because John say, look, the revelations of Jesus, which God gave unto him. So see, God is Moses in the spiritual world with a little g. Is that what y'all say? Google it, and you show me anybody else in the Bible who was God other than Moses. But my partner said, well, that's a little G. Shit, I would rather be a little God than no God at all. Right? I would rather be a little God to Satan than no God to Satan. I would rather judge Satan than Satan judge me. So if I got the evidence where when Satan tried to judge me, I judged Satan and his God inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on September 26th in 2023 at 6:23 in the morning. See, I'm still judging Satan and his God. But the slaves and the descendants of slaves are now judging me to the God that they was told about. I'm saying, well, what about, I have a book. So why my book is not the same as Saul? See, even if you don't want to say it's the same as John, I'm saying, well, why is it not the same as Saul? Because I won't lie and say I saw Jesus in the cloud. See, so since I won't lie, my truth is a lie. See, that's why I don't understand religion. This been all my life, right? Like, I'm saying, well, if I am not important to me, then how could Jesus see importance in me if I don't see no importance in me? So how can Jesus use me if I don't believe I can become something? See what I'm and they always been trying to break me. He crazy, he crazy, he crazy. I'm saying, with that, when do you be judged, man? You done sat here and took 15 years of my life trying to make me out to be crazy. But I'm in court using my divine wisdom to prove and establish my divine truth in the midst of a biblical lie that's being told over and over and in a loop on me. Every day they lie, every day. And I'm saying for 15 years, and we in court together, And they say fake news, fake news. I'm saying that's all you got to say, man. Like, whoa. But I guess in a spiritual world, all you would have to do is lie. See, because who could believe the truth? Like, man, man, I guess the truth would seem impossible when you believe a lie is true. Because what is real about you that a person can't tell you their truth, but you will tell them your slave master's truth? That history itself says that the person who gave you that Bible wouldn't let your ancestors read it. And if they had any other book, they would have killed them. That's how much they didn't want you to know nothing. But they gave you God and a book, but now that book say that my people would be destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now, the only book they let you have is the one that they told you that you shouldn't want to be like your master, that you will love one and hate the other. See how y'all love them and hate me? Man, I got to take care of my family. I'm saying I got a corporation. You don't have no money. I got a book. I can sell the book, and that's how I'm gonna pay my salaries. See, I'm selling the truth that's mine, just like Jesus should have been able to sell a New Testament that's his. See, but the people who he said turned his father's house into a place of merchandise, and he said, you turn my father's house into a den of thieves. Right now, y'all don't see the thieves in the den that's selling you the merchandise called Jesus Christ. So if Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee walked into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, he wouldn't see himself being sold if they read out of the New Testament to get money, tithes. They pass around buckets. See, he passed around fish in a basket. They pass around buckets after they read out of the New Testament. So now Jesus, look at the difference now. When you was with Jesus, Jesus fed you fish and bread for the edification of your body. Then he gave you a sermon for your mind. So he fed your mind and your body. Now, I am now trying to feed your mind so I can get you to help me feed your children. See, so I took the lie that was told on me and I multiplied my truth to a value where in the court of law, I could buy not only your children, but your children's on into infinity. But you say that I should have left you, and I say I should have too. But see the difference though, is that I didn't, and now you have left me. See, because you love your slave master's God, and you have left my God and I in exile with John. So see, now it say, who bears record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ. See, that's two things now. So see, I'm telling you I'm God. I'm calling him to tell you about when he was in Revelations, like you are now being in Revelations. And he's saying, listen now. So now this is 1 to 2. So it say the revelation of Jesus. See, because I'm going to go back because I'll be breaking it up. So I'm going to go back to show you in its entirety. So the revelation of Jesus, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of all things that he saw. So now, see, I'm telling you about the things I saw, and I'm telling you about the things that was done to me personally. And I'm telling you the things that I done to the people who done those things to me. see, I'm saying I'm not coming to get you to help me do nothing. I'm coming to get you so I can tell you and show you how to stop these people from doing this to your children's children. But you telling them in your spiritual world that Jesus done already done it. But you pass around buckets to poor people, but ain't no fish or bread in it. They gotta put their bread in your bucket so you can go buy your family some fish. See, me, I'm coming to get the people so I can then show them how to feed our family the fish, the bread. See, and I'm saying, well, you got to go back out into the fields and grow the wheat, the flour that come from grain. See, we got to grow this stuff, man. If we don't, we're not going to be able to feed our families. So I need you to see that farm work is a job. It's not slavery. And it's the most important job that you will ever do, because it's biblical in nature. See, when you farm, what you're doing is Jesus' work. See, you're multiplying the provisions to feed the multitude. See, so you may not be able to do everything Jesus did, but you can do your part. So then the famine that Jesus was showing you how to overcome would be overcame. See, but if you don't do your part, then you would be the reason why famine is in the land. See, so when I saw that I lacked what I needed to survive, I went and read over 100 books in my survival. See what I'm saying? See, if I would have stayed ignorant, then I wouldn't have become wise enough to then teach you what you need to know so you won't be destroyed. So if I would have been destroyed, how would I teach you how not to be destroyed? So see, I had no choice because my family was hanging in the balance. But see, I thought my people was my responsibility ever since I was a 6-year-old child. But I'm saying before that, see, I thought, because I was taking care of my grandmother, so I always been taking care of somebody from the time I early can remember, because my grandmama was hurt. See, so I always had that nature of taking care of somebody. So see, when I see somebody need help, I help them, and I just keep moving, because I don't want, because my grandmama used to, you know, and I'd be like, I don't want to go on. See, so I don't, see, I'm saying this is my real life. Like, I'm telling you, I don't like, if I do something for you, I do it because you needed it. I don't do it for you to be saying something. No, I saw you needed it. I could do it. I did it. See, but then you will start begging me, and that's what pissed me off. See, I'm saying, well, damn, I did something for you out the goodness of my heart, and now you begging me. See, and that's what y'all do, like y'all beggars, man. I'm talking about y'all preachers beggars. See, because you beg from poor people, but you tell them a story where their Lord and Savior provided for them. But what are you providing for them? You're taking from them. See, you're not giving them nothing, man. You're telling them what was already told. See, I am writing something that they never seen before. See, and I'm taking it to the next level. See, I'm saying this is if Jesus would have came out of court like he came out of the temple. See, so now you can come to me privately once I came out of court. See what I'm saying? But how could you go privately to Jesus after he came from the grave? See, but now when they say when he came out of the temple, they said that his disciples came to him privately, and that's when he told them about, see these beautiful buildings, not one stone to be left standing upon it. See, that's what I'm telling the descendants of slaves. I'm saying, hey man, I done made it out of court, and I'm telling you that, bruh, it's a backdraft coming, man. I'm saying, man, them people done stole all my stuff. Man, they ain't did nothing. They ain't did nothing to me. I'm saying, okay, bruh, but what you gonna do when the people find out? See, that's what I'm saying about the spiritual world. See, you can keep lying on Jesus, but you can't lie on me. And then when the Bible say your father was a liar and a murderer from the beginning, and you lying on me, then the people gonna see you clearly in Revelations that you the children of the devil, because you killed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. You killed Dr. Martin Luther King. You killed Gandhi. You killed Buddha. You killed Minister Malcolm X. You killed Huey P. See what I'm saying? You a murderer and you a liar from the beginning. And my truth got you on the run, and you just lying even more in the name of Jesus, the prophet. See, the devil don't care who name the devil lie in. See, but I got to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in my name, because you going to want to kill my body, because you sick, man. See, so I got to, even if you kill me, my truth got to come and avenge me. So eventually, I'm going to get you. See, but now you say I'm threatening you. I'm saying, man, you done already threatened me. But, and so now, and he said, now this is 3, it say, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, so now I'm saying, well, if my revelations happen on those 2 days, so wouldn't this, now see, now I'm gonna read the whole thing and then say, okay, so this is Revelations 1 in the King James Version of the Bible Hub Edition, Revelations 1, 1 through 3. The revelations of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. But see, for the time is at hand. See, that is the problem. See, because the time was August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But that's when Pastor Willie C. Barnes showed that the spiritual world continues to crucify the truth. So now, so that means that on August 12, 2008, the time was at hand. So now, what time is it on September 26, 2023 at 6:39 in the morning?